going to be looking at today is pelvic floor retraining. Now with the pelvic floor, it's a group of muscles that attaches on the inside of the pelvis. Now with the pelvis itself, if the sacrum is wedged in between these two bones here of the pelvic bones at the right angle, then your pelvis is actually very stable and you don't need a lot of other muscles contracting to maintain stability. Now if this sacrum is tilting too much backwards or forwards, it actually unlocks it within these two joints and you're actually left more unstable and you require more muscles to contract around the pelvis to create what we call false closure. Now the pelvic floor, when it attaches through the front here, if it contracts too much, it can actually tilt your sacrum too much backwards or too much forwards, which then unlocks it within these two bones here, which then makes you more unstable. So what we have to look at doing is teaching you how to contract the pelvic floor, but only on about 10 to 20% of its maximum, and teaching it to contract for the whole day. So it's a very, very gentle contractions, but a very low level contraction so it doesn't fatigue. Now the best exercise to do for this, for retraining to start off with, is get you on your back at home, on the floor or on your bed. We place our fingers just on the inside of your hip bones, just in through here. And we want to imagine you've got a straw between your legs and we're very slowly drawing a P up through it to 10% of maximum contraction until you feel a bit of a hardness coming up under your fingers here. And then we hold it there for 10 seconds. If you're doing it well for 10 seconds, very slowly drop the P in the straw to 20% and holding it there for 10 seconds. Then after 10 seconds, relaxing it off and repeat that process 10 times in the morning and the evening and repeating it for 10 days. Now if you are struggling to feel it a bit, we can also get you to very gently squeeze your bum together at the same time that you're actually lifting up the pelvic floor. So imagine you've got a straw between the legs and I'm very slowly clenching my bum together as I'm drawing up my pelvic floor, and when I feel it contracting to about 10% of maximum contraction, we hold it there for 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds we slowly lift it up to 20% and we're holding it there for 10 seconds. Now what the goal of doing this is that we're going to retrain the pelvic floor to turn back on again, and then if we do it for about a week to 2 weeks, it'll hopefully become an automatic thing where we'll have our muscle contracting on about 10 to 20% of its maximum for most of the day. Thank you for watching.